Hello everyone, and welcome to this next installment of Riffuary. My executive producers have spoken, and today we are going to be looking at Roger Corman's classic, The Little Shop of Horrors.
Little shop of horrors, little shop.
Sadly, it is not a musical. It is just a very, very bad dark comedy that he made in like 2 days. So, nowhere near as intricate as the Frank Oz musical, but we shall enjoy it nevertheless.
Promise?
Anyway.
After you finish watching the riff, don't forget to answer the question of the riff, and all of the Riffuary questions of the riff, and I think it was Bob's Broken Sleigh, question of the review, will be compiled and discussed in a video that will be released probably sometime next month.
Absolutely. Let us begin. The film group presents the War of the Newbery Awards and the Bird Poop Splatters.
Off to a good start here.
My name is Sergeant Joe Fink, working the 24-hour shift out of homicide.
I'm an ink drawing.
And this is my workshop, the part of town that everybody knows about, but that nobody wants to see.
Toontown.
The tragedies are deeper, the ecstasy's wilder, and the crime rate consistently higher than anywhere else. Skid Row, my beat.
Whatever, man. Your beat is my jam. Da 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 da. Woo.
Whew, so much horror in that title they can only hold it for 2 seconds.
Starring a bunch of people who couldn't even get their own caricatures.
Is Waldo in this cast too?
I think he's behind the car over there. Jack Nicholson. Like he'll ever go anywhere. Just look at all this open space here. Apparently Skid Row is still under construction.
Ooh, look! Let's go to diner and have good food!
Music by Fred Katz on the skeleton xylophone. And crapped out in 2 days by Roger Corman.
The most terrifying period in the history of my beat began in a little run-down floor shop called Mushnick's.
Right next door to Smush Chips.
Good morning, Mrs. Shiva. How's things today?
Oh, the same as usual, Mr. Mushnick.
Yeah.
My sister's nephew, Stanley, died in Little Rock, Arkansas.
Oh, what happened?
He got blown up. Who knows how?
That's nice.
The little
Well,
Michael
you would
Bay
like
movie of
maybe, as
horrors.
usual, some flowers for the funeral.
Should all acquaintance be forgot and never brought to mind?
I thought possibly, because I always give to you all my funeral business, maybe you should possibly give to me, a little cut rate.
Look on me, Mrs. Shiva. What am I, a
Must we?
philatelist? I sell on Skid Row nothing but cheap carnations. And I should give you a cut rate. I can't even afford water for the flowers. To my throat, I would be giving a cut.
I dreamt I dwelt in marble halls with vassals.
Get up from the back!
We're trying to make a movie here!
Excuse me, Mrs. Shiva. That's Seymour.
He's a nice boy.
Why don't you let him see?
What? See? Look, here I got a new customer. Brand new in the yellow vest. I should let the cleanup boy, but I can't even afford, chase him out right away.
And cut. That's lunch.
Flower as fresh as the springtime Mushnicks. Hello? Oh, hello, Dr. Farb. What can I do for you today?
Listen, Mushnick, I haven't got much time. Send me over 2 gladiolas and the fern.
Excellent. That's 2 dozen glads, 1 potted fern.
No, Mushnick. 2 gladiolas and 1 fern.
But who's on first?
That's what I want to know.
Put 2 gladiolas in the pot with the ferns.
No, 1 fern, 1 piece. Altogether, 3 pieces. I need it for my waiting room.
Yeah, it's the filling out.
What?
A filling out.
Good, I'll drill a bigger hole.
You mean you want
'Cause
two
that'll put it
crummy
back
gladiolas
somehow?
and 1 crummy fern? What kind of a decoration is that?
Listen, it's my flower budget for the week. Mushnick. Who can be a dentist on Skid Row?
All right, excellent. I'll
Gunny
send
Joe?
Seymour right away. Who am I to argue with science?
Make it snappy.
Well, you heard him.
Now you are going to get it. Oh, you are going to get it. Look.
Seymour Krellboyne? Now, Mrs. Shiver, we were talking from the funeral flowers, but the little...
Funeral. Did you call me Mr. Mushnick?
No.
No, he called you Seymour.
John D. Rockefeller for to make a loan on my Rolls Royce.
Sorry I said it.
Now look, Seymour. You take 2 gladiolas. You'll cut them nice and even. You'll take 1 coin. You'll wrap them in a package, and you'll take them to Dr. Farr. Right? Now go already! Now, what can I do for you, sir?
My name is Burson Fudge.
Excellent. I am Gravis Mushnick.
Oh, that's a good one.
Now, who's going to get my roses?
I'll take care of you, Mrs. Shiver. Come right over here.
You would like maybe some orchids for a nice girl?
No, I think I'd like a couple of dozen carnations.
Good for my frigid bitch of a wife.
A person can't turn around these days that somebody shouldn't drop dead.
You've had more than your share of bad luck, Mrs. Shiver.
Bad luck, she calls it. You should have so many people kick off. You would have somebody fall on top of you, too.
What about the carnations?
You said you wanted some roses.
Yeah, for Stanley.
I have that same look every time someone in my pizza shop folds boxes.
Carnations.
How are you so bad at this?
You should see what that Seymour is. Oh, here are your carnations. Wait, I'll wrap them for
No,
you.
that's all right. I'll leave them here.
I'm not one to kink shame, but come on. Really?
Apparently.
Why not? Of course, what else?
Oh, so that
Yeah,
explains
all
his
right.
mysterious
Well,
trip to
that's
Holland.
Well, this is a small shop.
Oh, that's okay. You know, those big places, they're full of pretty flowers, expensive flowers. When you raise them for looks and smell, you're bound to lose some food value. I like to eat these little out-of-the-way places.
Oh, such a thing, eating flowers.
Look, don't knock it until you try it, huh?
Must be a Bob show.
Look what happened.
Ta-da!
This is what I was trying to tell you before. Look on him,
You're setting up
everybody.
one joke,
Look at
Seymour
the
interrupts with his own
quality of
punchline. It's
I asked,
ridiculous.
When I fired him, where is he going to get such another good job?
You mean I'm fired?
No, I'm electing you president from the United States. Yes, you
Oh,
are
political
fired.
reference. Duck!
Gravis, you can't do that.
Who can't?
I didn't mean it.
You didn't mean it. You never mean it. You didn't mean it the time you put up the bouquet with the get well card in the funeral parlor and sent the black lilies to the old lady in the hospital. You didn't mean it. But this time,
That guy's just
I,
munching
Gravis
away.
Mushnick, mean it.
Maybe you should get a table or something.
He means it.
But gee, Mr. Mushnick, don't I always try to do what's right? And I'm crazy about flowers. I like flowers almost as much as Audrey does.
Excellent, you're fired.
Why don't you give him a chance to resurrect himself?
I give him a chance to quit.
I ain't gonna quit.
You're a brave boy, you're fired.
But that ain't fair, Mr. Mushnick. You know what
I'm
I'm
grossly
doing?
incompetent and I
I'm working
ruined
on a
everything I
special surprise
touched. You
plant
can't
just
fire
for
me.
you. I'm growing a plant like you ain't never seen before.
Excellent. I can't even sell the plants I got in my shop. Out, you.
Now, wait a minute. He's got a new kind of plant you ought to look at.
I don't look on flowers, Mr. Yellow Vest. I got ancestors in the flower business for 200 years, but I got one shop on Skid Row, one stinking shop. I don't even like flowers.
No, you don't understand what I mean. Look, I've eaten in flower shops all over the world. And I've noticed that the places that have the most weird and unusual plants do the best business.
See?
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 What is this, a tango? All right. Explain me more.
Explain me more,
I
explain me
remember one place that had
more.
a whole wall
Like to
covered with
see
poison
how the
ivy.
car-
People came from miles around to look at that wall, and they stayed to buy.
The owner got rich.
No. He scratched himself to death in an insane asylum.
Oh, that was my cousin Harry.
All right. All right. You go home and you get this fancy schmancy plant and you bring it back here. And if Mr. Yellow Vest Fouch says it's a draw, you still got a job. If he don't,
I have a name, you know.
Don't worry, you'll like it. You'll see.
You'll all see with the dripping and the spraining and the oh jeez, it hurts.
Oh my god, he lives in a Barbie house. This is a horror movie.
Beware the pink.
KSIK. You've been listening to Music for
Oh,
Old Invalids.
we have Bucket Joke
Our
on
next
standby.
selection is entitled Sick Room Serenade.
And we have Bucket Joke.
Good stuff.
Yeah, Ma.
Hey, here, look at my tongue.
But Ma, I already seen your tongue.
Oh dear, this has got serial killer written all over it.
Poor mother, laughing at her and mocking her real
I didn't mean it.
Oh, you never mean it. Oh, come on, look at my tongue.
A tongue's a tongue, Ma. They all look the same to me.
Oh.
That's racist.
Did you stop at Dr. Mallard's and get the results of my tests?
Yeah, he said there's nothing wrong with you.
Oh, no, Dr.
But you definitely
Mallard,
have
he's
breast
one doctor
cancer.
I thought would tell the truth.
He said
Don't
you should be
worry
playing
about
fullback
it.
For the Rams.
He wants me dead. Oh,
Well, to
but
be
he's a
fair, everybody
foreigner.
wants you dead.
Well, I gotta.
And I know I've got my goiter's coming back. I can feel it every morning after breakfast.
Yeah, that's when you take those great.
Oh, calm down, Seymour. You just sat on a wastebasket.
Open it up and see.
All right. Dr. Slurp Saddle's famous tonic. Wait here. To be taken internally or externally for pain and neuritis, neuralgia, headache. If hit by a truck, call your physician. Alcoholic contact, 98%.
This reminds me, I gotta call my mom when we're done here.
You'll never know what this is gonna do for me. Oh, I can feel that surge of warm health going through me already.
Look, Ma, I gotta get my plant and hurry back to the shop.
You mean that lousy weed out in the kitchen?
Yeah, and if Mr. Mushnick
Well, if you don't want it, I'll take it.
Fire me.
Apparently, my hearing's going out on me. I get the distinct impression that your job security depends on what Mushnick thinks of that thing.
Gee, it looks worse than it did this morning when I went to work. I wish I knew what to do with it.
Well, if
You gonna spend a few more minutes working on the coloring?
I don't like my
Yeah,
house
why do
cluttered up with
colorized
things.
movies all look
Ma, I
so...
gotta hurry. Can I bring you
Yeah.
anything?
Wish
Oh,
I
yeah,
knew.
yeah. Bring me the evening news. They're running a self-diagnosis contest. The winner gets to go to Mayo Clinic.
Bye, Ma.
Bye, son. I'll see you the rosy edge of dawn. Drink to me on freeway. Yes, I know.
Archie Bunker, ladies and gentlemen.
And he trips over every single thing on the way back to the shop.
Hey, put this on my bill.
Well, here it is, everybody. What do you think of it?
Well, it sure is different.
It looks delicious, but don't you think it's kind of stale?
Well, it hasn't been feeling too well.
You call that a fancy plant? It looks
I call
like
it an
never seen
avocado.
An healthy day in its entire life.
I don't care. I like it anyway.
You like even skunk cabbage.
Yeah.
You don't even know what skunk cabbage is!
I'm not sure. I got the seeds from a Japanese gardener over on Central Avenue. Found
He called it a
an organic
kaiju plant, I don't know.
Next to a cranberry farm.
Fine. You don't even know what is this plant you're growing.
Well, I gave it a name.
What name?
Oh, gee.
What? You gave it a dirty name? You can't even mention it?
Well, I named it Audrey Jr.
You
I don't hit.
after me. Oh, really? Well, that's the most exciting thing anyone's ever done to me.
You poor kid.
Wow, we thought Seymour's sex life was sad.
Keep on spending $10 a week on your salary.
But Gravis, he named it after me.
I know, and if they keep it, they'll name it Mushnick's Folly because I'll be in jail for non-payment of taxes.
Are you crazy?
Who?
You. That's probably the only plant of its kind in the world. Don't you realize if Seymour can nurse that thing back to health, you'll have people coming here from all over?
You think so, you found
Please don't say nurse.
There's that smell again!
Besides, I've got to get home. My wife's making gardenias for dinner.
Good night, you pal.
Good night. And I'll see you
Hey,
tomorrow.
good night.
Crazy about kosher flowers.
He's a nice man.
Maybe he knows what he's talking about. Maybe he's not so stupid. I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll keep you and this dumbbell junior for a week. If you can nurse it back to health, you both can stay. If you can't, you're both fired.
Oh, gee, thank you, Mr. Mushnick.
Don't feel sad, Seymour.
I know I don't feel
I think I'm
sad.
not worth it.
No, they just got the
Who says
AC
you're
on.
not?
Everybody.
Yeah, I know. But I think you're a fine figurative of a man, and I know that Audrey Jr. will be the sweetest thing in the whole wide world.
Well, I don't know.
Lips, Audrey, lips!
Kind of
True love's kiss goes on the
fertilizer,
lips.
Atomic plant food and distilled mineral water you can buy, but it just gets sicker and sicker.
Don't worry. You're going to be another Luther Glendale,
Pasadena.
Burbank. Good night, Seymour.
Night, Audrey. What's the matter, little plant? Haven't I done everything I could for you? Where did I goof?
Several decades ago?
You're the first little plant I ever tried to grow, and if you die, I don't know what I'll do. Please don't die. I'll get you some water, okay?
Is he waiting for it to rain?
Nah, he's gonna harvest some water out of that cloud stock footage.
Oh, gee. You opened up just like you do every night at sunset. I wish I knew how to make you grow. Here, let me move this out of your way so you can breathe. Ow! Ow, 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 ow!
I cut myself on a smooth ceramic surface. How am I still alive?
Blood? You like blood?
Blood.
Oh, you must be kidding. Well, we'll see.
Oh, I could have just given you some from the cut I already had, but this works too.
You don't know what I'm doing for you. Ow! Oh, who would have thought it? Well, I guess there's just no accounting for people's tastes.
Da 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 da. Meh. Look on the fantastic new plant, because poor literacy is cool.
My boy.
You're the most magnanimous person in the whole world.
Look on him, Audrey. Isn't he beautiful? Isn't he delicious?
Isn't he lovely?
What happened to your fingers?
Bee stings. So how come I'm all of a sudden so wonderful?
5 bees, one for each finger?
10 bees. Did you say I was getting a $2 raise?
Correct, my very excellent Seymour. 10 bees.
What did I do now?
Don't you know what you
Okay,
did?
just close your eyes for a moment and just listen to the dialogue, okay?
Oh, boy, look at that. It grew. It's almost a foot long.
Isn't it empirical?
It grows like a cold sore from the lip.
Oh my god.
Yes!
You're terrible.
Ain't it the truth? Ain't it the truth?
Well, give a look.
That makes 4 people a day who've come in just to look at it.
Oh, Dick, Shirley. Is that just too much? Oh, what kind of plant is it?
It's an Audrey Jr.
Where was it you got in trouble with 10 bees?
Well, is that all? I mean, doesn't it have a scientific name?
Yes, of course, but who could denounce it? You would like maybe to buy something.
Well, we don't have any money. Except $2,000. But that's just to spend on flowers.
So we don't have any of our own.
Isn't that a drag?
You got just $2,000 just for to spend on flowers?
That's right.
Who died? The Chamber of Commerce?
Well, we're from Cucamonga High School. We're building a float for the Rose Bowl parade. Which is made out of flowers. Thousands of them.
Aw, they're finishing each other's sentences. Isn't that
And
cute?
then glues on the flowers.
Gee, that sure is a mad plant. Wow, yeah.
Seymour here invented it.
He did.
Thousands of girls.
And behold, as Seymour has his first orgasm.
Tell me, how come you don't buy all these thousands of flowers from Gravis Mushnik? My flowers got something the others don't.
What's that?
They're cheap.
Well, gee, if your shop is good enough to develop the Audrey Jr., I guess it can get us everything we need. Yeah, we'll talk it over with the rest of the committee. Well, we gotta run now. Bye, all. Bye, Seymour.
Bye. Bye, girls. A sun. A sun. Look, Audrey.
That's what the earth revolves around.
Sun.
Oh, gee, Mr. Mushnik.
What, Mr. Mushnik? I don't want you should call me Mr. Mushnik anymore. I want you should call me Dad.
Okay.
Okay, fine, but just don't push down on the back of his head.
Seymour Krelboin, come over here, my son. I want to talk on you about the future. Look on this fly trap. Look.
I mean the shop that I'm
Soon
clearly
we got no
gesturing
more Skid
to.
Row. We will be rich, us. I am building for you a giant greenhouse in which you are making impossible flowers, which in turn I am selling at ridiculous prices in my giant new flower saloon in Beverly Hills. Do you see that big sign in the sky? It is saying Gravis Mushnik in French.
Isn't it exciting? And we'll have an orchestra right by the cash register. And Gravis will wave his arms. And the orchestra will play Mendelssohn's Spring Song. And I'll come out in a gown wrapped by somebody expensive and say,
The carnations are $600 a dozen, 2 dozen for $1,000.
It's a bargain.
Get it while they last.
Stop shouting.
Thank you.
Uncle Moshe's brother Yankel just passed away.
There's something vaguely Jewish.
The carnations today.
The carnations are $600 a dozen.
Why are they letting him run around loose?
Please excuse my son, Mrs. Shiver. Just point to anything in the store and it is yours.
I mean,
That's right.
the cash register maybe, huh?
Wait
Her
a
uncle
minute.
just died, but she still has her sense of
Here
humor.
are several dozen carnations on the house, courtesy of Gravis Mushnik, the Bloom Tycoon.
That's my dad.
Thanks.
Shut up, from they don't touch me!
Only tell me, why are you so happy? Not only did my Uncle Moshe's brother Yankel die. You should also give some flowers to that poor dead plant there. Good morning, Mr. Mushnik. Good morning.
Good morning, Mrs. Shiver.
Look what happened to my plant, Dad.
Who are you calling Dad? Who?
Oh, no. And it was so beautiful just a few seconds ago.
Excellent. Just a few
Was it?
seconds ago, I gave away dozens of
remember,
carnations
she's
free
hot for
Mrs.
Seymour.
Shiver.
Ah, right. Low standards. Gotcha.
You have perhaps an explanation.
No, but if you give me a minute, I'll think of one.
I can see it all now. We are in the poorhouse. That big sign in the sky, it is reading, Seymour Krelboind, rest in peace, in Arabic.
Oh, you've got to give him another chance.
You promised me a week, Mr. Mushnik. I'll sit up all night with that plant. It'll be healthy in the morning. You'll see. I promise.
Just don't ask him how it'll be healthy in the morning. On an unrelated note, he could do with some more jock itch cream.
Yeah, I don't think these plant rejuvenation spells are working.
Feed me.
But the ventriloquism lessons are working.
Who said that? You said that. You said that.
Feed me.
And give me some lip sync.
Who said that? You can talk. I got a talking plant. Say it again.
Feed me.
You say beat me?
I never been
Oh
to
God,
college
he
and
got
I
that
ain't been
from
around
Manos, the
much.
Hands of Fate.
But I've been
Beat me
working
again!
no such thing as a talking
Beat!
plant. But I'll take your word for it. Gee, Junior, I'd like to feed you, but I used up all my fingers.
I never heard of a rude talking plant either.
Look at me, I'm all cut to pieces. But maybe I can find another drop here someplace. That's the best I can do.
Oh, it's okay, honey. We can just cuddle for a
But I'm
while.
already anemic.
Feed me more.
Gee, Junior, I'd be happy to give you anything I got, but I gotta keep a little blood for myself or I'll be in worse shape than Mom. I'm sorry,
I love that.
Junior.
He somehow
I'll go
knows
for a
who
walk, maybe
Mom
I'll
is and in what state of health she's in.
He's watching everything.
Hey, you, clear the shot. I'm sorry, Mr. Wood Jr. No, don't hit the booze, you monster! He hit Fred Mertz!
Oh, come on, he didn't even trip over that!
I guess all buckets of the world just hate this guy. Oh no, this other shot of me in front of a train is terrifying!
Oh, now he's got a healthy serving of mushed Mertz.
Hey, that's for plastic only!
He's trying to dump a body in our trash!
No, that's just the neighborhood creeper, sweetie. Go back to bed. Warner Brothers, they killed Bugs Bunny!
What did you expect in Little Shop of Horrors? A happy ending?
You should need some blood. Just feed Audrey Jr. that sign. Ugh.
Ew.
Hello!
Look, Chowhound, don't bother me. I got problems of my own.
Feed me.
I'm sorry, pal. I'm fresh out of blood. Talk to somebody else.
I'm hungry.
I don't care what you want.
Whiny!
Can't you see I'm knocked out? I just killed a man. I'm a murderer. You think it's fun to be a murderer? You think it's fun to haul around a sack full of
Food.
Oh, no, Junior. What kind of guy do you think I am?
I'm starved.
Well, maybe just a snack.
That looks great.
I can tell because I have eyes.
How did the train hit him that there's that clean of a cut?
Now that is what I call a salad. What do you call that salad?
Cesarean.
Well, before
Okay,
the next
Ben
course,
Javeri can get away with that kind of botched English because he's not from around here. What's your excuse, lady?
Dumb.
You don't smoke cigars. What am I thinking about? Where are the matches? Oh, oi. You know what I found? I'm looking for the matches, and I found I left the money in the other suit.
Here's your mock chicken legs.
You don't have any money?
So what else is new?
All right. I made a mistake. After all...
How was I to be knowing this movie was going to be so bad?
Story. I'll wait for the punch.
Don't get smart with me, girlie. I'll have you know that in my shop in the cash register, I'm having the total day's receipts, which is summing up to more than $9. You'll bring the rest of the food, then I'll go to the shop and get the money.
You're playing my favorite song.
Now look here, Buster. One of you is going to go down right now and get the loot, while the other one stays here until the first one gets back. If you get what I mean.
Oh, fine. In
How many
this
ways can that be
fancy
interpreted?
restaurant, you are holding hostages, right?
All right.
Excellent. You eat up, Audrey. I'll be back in a flash with the cash.
Bye, Gravis.
What the? Who painted that on the back?
Apparently Seymour robbed a spirit store in between scenes. Fa la la la.
No, you're sure to look like I'm actually witnessing something, right? Yeah, it's good. Keep going.
You flush now, right?
Bring me whiskey, rum, wine, gin, bourbon.
What?
Scotch, rye, tequila, sake, Manischewitz.
Did you bring the money?
Don't bug me with the money. I got to get drunk now.
What flipped him?
He really is Seymour's dad.
Like father,
Bring me
like
anything. Bring me
mom,
everything. Creme
huh?
de mint, everything you got.
Okay.
Gravis. What
Why are we eating in some random woman's house?
looks like you've seen a ghost.
Ghosts I could handle. Don't ask.
Why don't you tell me? Maybe I could help you.
Help you couldn't.
Try and eat something. It'll calm your aggravation.
Shut up from the voice!
In mine own shop. Audrey, you wouldn't believe it.
I wish you'd break out and tell me.
All right, I'll tell you tomorrow, right after I am telling the police.
But Mushnick didn't come to the police. If he had, that might have been the finish of the unhappy story. It was not.
As previously implied.
You wouldn't be interested in selling a half interest in this place, huh?
Mr. Mushnick, we talked to the committee, and they said we could use your flower on the float. Hey, guess what? We're going to feature Audrey Jr. Right on top.
Boy.
Can't you just picture
Oh,
it?
sure, just take this guy's property. It's fine.
Eat up the people.
And we're going to have the big part of it open, so she can sit in it.
Who?
The queen, with her crown and scepter. She'll be so cute. Oh, you could just eat her up.
Eat up the girl.
Oh, there's Seymour! Oh, Seymour!
And that's how I got laid a second time.
Come
my jaw! I got a toothache and hurts. Oh, let go my jaw! Oh!
Now, Seymour, talk on me.
I got a toothache. What do you want to talk about?
That plant, is that a nice subject for to talk?
The plant is great. It's 4 times bigger than it was yesterday.
I saw. How come the plant is now so big?
I don't know. But look at all them people out there. We only been open a half hour and we already done $70 worth of business.
85. Now look, Seymour. You gave this plant a fancy name, Audrey Jr., but I want to know right now, what do just people call it?
Well, it's a cross between a Butterworth and a Venus flytrap.
Venus flytrap. And what are the habits of this Venus flytrap?
Well, the book
Talking
says
and
it
whining,
needs sex.
apparently.
It needs them 3 times in its life, and then it's full grown.
Excellent. And how many times is this one eat?
Well, once or twice.
You don't remember?
Well, this is kind of an unusual type flytrap.
That is a possibility.
May never eat again. I don't see how it could get any bigger.
Then you think it don't need any more flies?
Yeah.
End scene. Perfect.
Oh, my tooth is just killing me.
All right, excellent. You run along to the dentist. I'll take care of things here.
That'll just be taking the money and running.
Travis, we've got to order more flowers. Tons of them.
Customers come in for the plant and stay for the cleavage.
I'm making lots of money.
Sounds like someone's watching the movies I review.
That'll teach you to keep your bill up to date, you deadbeat.
Linus!
Go ahead and run, you sniveling dog. Go ahead and run. I'm glad I heard you. I'm glad.
Seymour, got a bad tooth, huh?
No, I thought this was the men's room.
Seymour, come back here, you bad dog. You get in there.
You bad dog? Where's this going?
You are the young man who
Don't
ruined
wanna
my
know.
gladiolas, huh? Sit down. Come on.
To shave the face, to cut the
My tooth stopped hurting. Yes, I know. Let's see. Shut up and open up. Uh-huh. Does that hurt?
Yeah!
Good, you haven't felt anything yet.
baby, you ain't felt nothing yet.
Seymour, who was the dentist here, you or me? I'll find that tooth. Mm-hmm. Uh-huh. Look at that stalagmite.
Oh, he's a
Don't
rock
worry,
biter.
It's gonna be an easy one, Seymour. I won't even use Novocaine.
Oh, you broke the mirror in my mouth.
Well, don't tell me about it, stupid. Just swallow it. All right, yes. Let's see now, Seymour. Let's see, I'll have this one, and that one, and I have to have this one,
It's
Seymour.
only one tooth.
Seymour, who is the dentist here, you or me? Are you practicing dentistry without a license? No.
I don't believe that man's ever been to medical school.
See? Oh, shh. Seymour, Seymour, don't be mad.
Oh, they're just attached with suction cups.
Will
Who
you
knew?
look at that, Seymour? I didn't know you were an elk. Huh. You know, I can't afford an assistant. So I get this ready instant mix. Doesn't last very long, but it tastes good.
Swiss Miss?
All right, Seymour.
Oh, stay away from me.
Seymour.
You're trying to kill me.
A duel. Aha.
My name is Inigo Montoya. You killed my father. Prepare to die. Here's Johnny.
Is this Stubbs' office?
Just a minute.
Oh, yes. I see it is.
Why is he dressed like a ventriloquist dummy?
You can come in now. My name is Wilberforce.
Wilberforce what?
Just Wilberforce. My first name is Wilbur. My last name is Force. I don't have a middle name.
Well, you have an
Fascinating. Do go on.
No, you were very highly recommended to me by one of your patients, Mrs. S. Shiva. I do a lot of undertaking for her relatives.
Well, that explains why they keep dying. He makes sure that he gives himself plenty of business.
For the rest of the day, so you'll have to come back tomorrow.
Oh, I couldn't do that. I have 3 or 4 abscesses, a touch of pyorrhea, 9 or 10 cavities. I lost my pivot tooth, and I'm in terrible pain.
Why doesn't this guy have his own movie?
Oh,
I'm sure Todd Phillips will direct it someday.
I'll just wait outside. The patient came to me with a large hole in his abdomen, caused by a fire poker used on him by his wife. He almost bled to death and gangrene had set in. I didn't give him much of a chance. There were other complications. The man had cancer, tuberculosis, leprosy, and a touch of the grip.
Not that the fire poker in the abdomen was of any consequence.
My patient just left. You could come in now. Oh, goody. I didn't see the other man leave.
Well, he went out the back door.
Never mention any back doors around this guy.
You know, most people don't like to go to the dentist, but I rather enjoy it myself, don't you? I mean, there's a real feeling of growth, of progress when that...
This part would later go to Bill Murray in the musical. He was good, but I would love to see Jack play this role again. You know, just to bring it around full circle.
No Novocaine. It dulls the senses.
This is gonna hurt you more than it is me.
Oh, goody, goody, here it comes. Oh, my God, don't stop now!
You just smoke there,
I
Jack?
got a lot of holes, and now I gotta fill it up with this here silver stuff.
Well, aren't you gonna pull any?
Well,
Oh, go on.
Yeah, when Jack Nicholson tells you to pull something, run.
Well, Dr. Favre, it's been quite an afternoon. I can truly say I've never enjoyed myself so much. I'll recommend you to all my friends.
thank you. Bye.
Bye now.
And somewhere the Joker is crying.
Feed me.
Oh, take it easy, Dracula. What do you think I'm carrying here? My dirty laundry? I'm coming.
No, that was Jack.
Robert!
This should be enough for anybody. Well, goodbye, Dr. Favre. You may have been a crummy dentist, but you were a nice fella. I never meant to
He
kill
was?
anybody in my whole life. I've killed 2 in the last 2 days. Well, but you asked for it coming after me with that knife and all. Fun voyage, Dr. Favre.
You want anything else?
Ugh.
See you in the morning.
The end?
Hi, City Hall. All that I see when I look at you is the bat signal.
Come in.
Hey, Joe.
Come on in, Frank. How's the wife, Frank?
Not bad, Joe.
Glad to hear it. The kids?
Lost one yesterday.
Lost one, eh? How'd that happen?
Playing some matches.
Well, those are breaks.
Really?
I guess so.
Got a stranger in here.
Apparently.
Railroad people say they lost one of their best detectives the other night.
Oh, yeah?
Down by the yards. He was watching the refrigerator cars.
Refrigerator cars?
Ice thieves.
Oh, yeah? What happened?
Don't know. Vanished. Blood on tracks.
Clues?
None.
Anything else?
Dennis. Farb.
Dead?
Missing.
Clues?
Blood in office.
Where?
Skid Row.
Ideas?
None.
Check it out.
Yeah.
Map of Northern California when we're clearly in LA.
Confusing.
Now we are on the case. Officer Frank Stooley and me. My name is Fink. Sergeant
And my
Joe
partner's
Fink.
name is Stooley. Get it?
Fink.
Why deep fried the plant?
Mushnick? Oh, boy, look at that.
Hi, everybody.
Looks like Popeyes.
Oh, my gosh.
Ain't it something?
It's monstrosity.
Yeah.
And to think that you did it.
And that's number 4.
Kiss me?
Wow, Seymour's a machine.
Yeah, but you don't like to kiss me.
Why shouldn't I?
How much time do you have?
Well, I do like to.
You do? You really do? You like to kiss me?
Sure I do.
Would you like to kiss me again?
Okay.
That plant?
And there's number 5.
Oh, boy, you kiss good, Audrey.
Well,
What woman could resist?
How did it?
Would you like to go out on a date with me some night?
When?
Oh, sure I would, Seymour. Anytime.
Tonight?
Okay.
Oh, boy.
About that plant.
We got the list of flowers for the float, for the rose parade.
I can't talk to you now, girls. Talk on
This
order.
dialogue it's
We got
killing
the
me.
list for the float.
Okay, let's take a look at it.
Okay.
Hi, what's cooking?
Look at my plant.
My, what a large one.
Yeah. Hello, Mr. Shiva. What's new?
Oh, I got terrible news. My nephew Frankie just lost his little boy.
Oh, that's too bad. How did it happen?
He was playing with matches.
Would you like to buy maybe some flowers?
About 50 cents worth.
Well, I'll get them for you. Look at my plant.
I'm looking.
Your name Gravis Mushnick?
Look, I'm a Mushnick Gravis. That's my name.
Just want to ask you a few questions.
Questions, ask me.
Just
about-
want to ask you a few questions.
I didn't do it.
Do what?
Whatever.
Ever see this man?
Man, see picture.
Why are you so nervous?
You got a guilty conscience?
No, why should I?
Ever see this man?
Man, see the picture. Dr. Farb.
So you know him.
My dentist. He maybe did something.
Disappeared.
Blood in his office.
The other man, too. Blood in the railroad tracks.
Blood in his office? Why is that suspicious?
Dr. Farb is murdered.
Is he?
No, who knows? Not me.
What do you think?
He doesn't know anything.
Okay, Mushnick. If you hear anything about these men, call our office.
Sure, I'll be glad to cooperate with the police.
Hello, Aunt Sitting.
Oh, isn't it terrible what happened to your boy, Frankie?
Those are the brakes.
All right, Seymour. Now you tell me if that plant is finished all grown up.
He's finished all growing up.
You wouldn't kid your father.
My father came home.
Me, idiot! It's a finger of speech. Now look, I can't stand any more of that plant. It's growing me out of house and home.
Well, it ain't gonna grow anymore, I promise.
How can you be so sure?
It ate 3 times already.
Who, What did it eat this time?
I flooded my line. Can we do it again?
Keep going!
So don't eat no more.
It's full.
Travis! There's a lady from some kind of a commitment outside. I think it's important.
She said the same thing when she discovered waffles.
By the by, I understand you want to take Audrey out on a date tonight. That's very good with me, because I am staying to keep an eye on that Meshuggah plant.
Where are we gonna go tonight, Seymour?
Shut up from the back!
Money.
Well, that's okay. We could take a walk along the ocean or something.
I got a great idea. We can eat dinner at my house. My mom's a great cook.
Well, that's swell.
Oh, boy.
Dinner
I'll
at
call her later
Mom's.
and
A
tell her.
guarantee that it'll take back the last 5 times he got laid.
Oh, that's remarkable.
You like?
Oh, I neither like nor dislike anything, my goodness. I happen to represent the Society of Silent Flower Observers of Southern California.
How about
Which is why I'm dressed like a fumigation tent.
Who created this magnificent bloom?
Oh no, is she falling in love with it?
And what might your name be?
Seymour Krelboyne with a K.
Krelboyne.
Krelboyne.
Raised it in a coffee can.
This? Well, tell me, Mr. Krelboyne, is this a freak, or can more be raised from the seas?
We should live so long.
Well, I don't think they're going to be any more, Miss,
Fuschtwanger. Mrs. Hortense Fuschtwanger.
I'm not sure, but I think her last name is inappropriate.
Fuschtwanger.
Fuschtwanger?
It's probably indigestible anyway.
What, her fish twanger?
At any rate, I have the honor to tell you, Seymour Krelboyne.
I'm somehow both confused and honored to tell you
the
this.
annual trophy of the Society of Silent Flower Observers of Southern California.
A trophy? Me?
Such is justice.
Tell me, when do you suppose those large buds will open?
Hey, look at the back there. It's James Coburn.
About the plants that I crossed. They should open day after tomorrow at sunset.
Ah, very well. Then I shall return at that time to present the trophy. Good day. Remarkable.
Oh, boy, I'm going to get a trophy.
Oh, Seymour, I'm so proud of you.
Oh, a real trophy for Audrey Jr. We can put it on the float.
There's 6.
Great.
Oh, boy.
Don't look at me. I'm a terrible sight. I'm a complete sea hag.
She always said
It's a good thing that's what she was going for.
I haven't been feeling very well lately.
Audrey, this is my ma, Winifred Krelboyne. Ma, this is Audrey Fulcourt. She's my girl.
Hi, Audrey. Are you hungry?
I sure am. I could eat a hearse.
Oh, well, sit right down, and I'll go get the first course.
And what a lucky break, she's actually serving hers.
Sit here, Audrey. You want me to take your sweater?
Yeah.
It's a miracle he isn't Chris Farleying all over that table.
Never mind that. Well, now try this.
It tastes like cough syrup.
Dr. Flem's cough syrup. A toast?
To Audrey Jr.
No, to Audrey Sr.
83 takes, and this was the best one?
You glutton, you. Tonight I keep an eye on you. I don't let nobody get near you.
Shut up from the bag!
Comes the soup. Now, don't touch it till I get the flavoring.
Gee, Audrey, you sure look good by candlelight.
Oh, do I really, Seymour?
Yeah.
Let me just light my face on fire.
Just a dash of cocaine. There you go.
Sure smells different.
It's different.
Some kind of oil, isn't it?
Cod liver oil. It's wonderful for the colon.
And that's sulfur powder on top.
Yeah, the plant needs oil.
Feed me.
You guys, I'm seriously.
Hungry.
Open it is.
Feed me.
I didn't hear it.
Feed me.
I heard it.
Shut up from the plant!
Food.
A talking plant we got.
I'm hungry.
No. Hungry. And that a fine kettle of fish. Who would you like to have tonight?
You look fat enough.
Aye!
We not only got a talking plant, we got one that makes with smart cracks. Will you listen to me, you botanical bum? Food you
Thank
wouldn't
you,
get.
Dr. Smith.
Not from Gravis Mushnik.
I'm starved.
Excellent. You would unpopulate the old Skid Row. Well, you can forget about it. You wouldn't get fed from Gravis Mushnik tonight. Good night.
You'll get yours.
I kind of like this chow mein.
If it tastes a little bitter, it's because it's made of Chinese herbs and it's flavored with acromycin and Epsom salts.
There ain't enough to cook in the whole world like my ma.
That's what your old
Maybe
man
there's
said
a
when
reason
I
for
left
that.
you out on me. You know, if you're going to be married, you got to be a good cook.
That's why the louse ran out on you.
You think they're getting married?
Well, he has
Why are you
lots of
encouraging
bread.
these two to breed?
Seymour.
Seymour's too young to get married. Look here, a boy's got to go out and play around a little bit. Go out on the make and have a ball.
Gee, Ma, I don't want to have a ball. I want to be with Audrey.
No, look, Seymour.
Smooth.
You promised you wouldn't get married until you bought me an iron lung.
You've been breathing for years, Ma.
Well, it ain't easy. It ain't easy, son.
Jeez. They'll never see me from the back!
Nobody here. Black Cat, 13th John, Friday the 13th is stupid superstition.
All right, you. Come out of there. Don't shoot, mister. I'm old and sick. I wouldn't hurt even a fly.
Come out in the light where I can see you.
This gentleman here is actually the movie screenwriter, reenacting how he met Roger Corman.
I'm only Gravis Mushnik. You wouldn't want to kill me. Where would you hide the body?
Don't worry, I'm not going to shoot you. Not unless you try something.
Try something? I never tried anything in my life. I wouldn't try anything now. You want my money? Take it. You want I should go out and steal you some more? That's all right, too. I'll do it.
Thank you very much. I like your brand of hospitality.
You'll excuse it isn't more. I'm only a poor florist.
Yeah. We got about $30 here. Come on now. Where's the rest of it? I was in here this afternoon. I saw about 30,000 people in here. They must have spent some money. Where is it?
There ain't no more money.
Well,
They came in to
lots
look on the
plants
plant.
cheap.
It's a big attraction. Audrey Jr.
The plant. Don't try to slow me, Jim. 30,000 squares didn't come in here just to look for a plant. I want it.
I don't got no more money, honest. Believe me.
Okay, let's try this. 1, 2, 3, 4.
No, I ain't got no more money, honest.
All right, try it the other way around. 5, 4, 3, 2.
All right already.
Okay.
Happy New Year already, jeez.
In the plant.
In the plant.
The big plant, Audrey Jr.
Inside the big leaf.
That's right, inside.
How do you get
Sounds
it
feasible.
open?
Just knock.
Is Audrey Jr. some sort of sentient door?
Maybe.
In there. In there.
Inside, in the bottom.
I don't see anything.
Way inside in the bottom.
Way inside.
In a pro-pro.
Right in the bottom. what I did. I don't care what you got at the date with Audrey tonight. I am no more sitting up with that no-good Nick plant.
But gee, Mr. Mushnick, you don't have to sit up with it anymore. It's all grown up now.
Excellent, smart guy. How do you know it don't be hungry no more?
Well, because...
Tonight
Didn't we do this scene 2 other times?
They're coming and they're going to give you a trophy, and then after that we are getting rid once and for all for that plant.
Getting rid of it? Why?
Don't ask why. Why?
Did he forget about the whole man-eating plant thing?
Aloha. Oy. Yes, Mrs. Shiva.
Oh, Seymour, you wonderful plant.
Oh, that's all right, Audrey. I'll grow other plants, even more wonderful ones.
I know.
That'll lead even more people.
Did you figure out what we're doing tonight?
Yeah, we're going to a place full of beautiful flowers.
We have to stay here.
Yeah.
Well, never mind. We'll have a picnic. It'll be just like going to the country.
Oh,
Did you
boy.
Get the 3,000 pink azaleas for the arbor and the 9,000 yellow mums for the...
He has a date with Audrey, but all he can do is think of his beloved plant.
What do you mean you're going to...
Why is he checking his reflection in an old portrait?
Don't you like Audrey, Ma?
She's out after your money.
I don't have any money.
Oh, she's a smart one. She'll latch on to you until you get some, and then goodbye fortune.
But Audrey's an honest girl, Ma.
Yeah, never
And
trust
stupid.
a
Don't
woman
forget
who's
stupid.
too healthy.
But Audrey had a bad cold a couple of weeks ago.
Oh, a cold, a puny cold. Why don't you get yourself a real female with something decent like mononucleosis or gallstones?
Well, maybe she could catch
Nah, hold out for a girl with
The only
COVID.
thing she'll catch is you.
And she'd take you off to some shady sanitarium and leave me to chiropractors and faith healers. I know when I'm not wanted.
Oh, gee, Ma.
Don't feel sorry for me. I'll just find a nice wet alley somewhere and curl up and wait for the end.
Oh, please don't die till I get back, will you, Ma? I'll take care of you. I'll always take care of you. I promise.
Yeah.
Bye.
And we've officially gone into the Ed Gein story.
Gee, Audrey, I never tasted food like this before.
The peanut butter and jelly sandwich.
Peanut butter and jelly, what does that cure?
Nothing, it's just a food.
Well, what good is it if it doesn't clear up pimples or shrink your sinus tissues or something?
You're just being silly, Seymour.
No, he's not. He really is that stupid.
What do you want to be?
Well, I want to grow things. If I had a lot of money, I'd go to the South Seas where they grow the most fabulous plants in the world.
Well, that sounds exciting.
Where they eat hundreds of people every day.
I'd like to go to the South Seas, too.
There's no
Do
reason.
you even know what the South Seas are?
Would you take me
Plants
with
are
you, Seymour?
pretty.
Oh, I couldn't very well go without you, Audrey.
Why not?
Oh, because I'm in love with you, Audrey.
Oh, I'm in love with you, too, Seymour.
The romance of a couple of first graders explodes across the silver screen.
I was just kidding.
I'm hungry.
Seymour,
I didn't mean it.
why did you say it?
Oh, food.
You didn't even say that.
Oh, yes, I did. I said it.
Oh, I'm looking right at you.
Well, I'm a ventriloquist.
You're what?
Yeah, Jeff Dunham does this with his dates all the time.
Seymour, do you feel all right?
Well, I don't know. I'm not sure.
Well, then stop.
His
all
first
that
taste of real
nonsense.
food's backing up on him.
I'm dying from hunger.
All right, if you're so hungry, eat something, but forget about me.
Gee, I'm sorry, Audrey.
Give me to eat.
If you can't control yourself, I'm going home.
I need some chow.
Oh,
Food for an empty stomach.
Audrey, please wait. Listen to me.
I've listened to all the nonsense I want to hear, Seymour. You're a nut. You tell me that you love me, and then you act like a complete idiot.
Please listen.
What do you think he's
Audrey.
been doing throughout this
I'll give
entire
you
movie?
everything,
He
so.
says he loves her. He says, feed me. I'm kind of glad she's
Because so many
confused.
things are so important. I want to marry you, but I got to take care of Mom. Well, that plant in there is going to make it all come true. Tomorrow they're going to give me a trophy, and I'll be famous. I'll be a big botanist. And then we can go to the South Seas, just like we planned and
But
all.
that doesn't have anything to do with what went on in there. When you're ready to come to your senses, Seymour, then I'll talk to you. Good night, Seymour.
Yeah, you're dating him. You're in no position to demand who's coming to whose senses.
I'm getting pretty tired of you.
I need food.
I don't care what you need. Look what you've done to me. You not only made a butcher out of me, but you drove my girl away.
Shut up and bring on the food!
Don't tell me to shut up. You shut up. Who raised you from a bunch of little seeds? Who fed you all them high-class fertilizers and sat up all night with you when you were sick? Nobody else would have done that for you. Do you think anybody else would have brought you human beings to eat? You're darn right they wouldn't.
That's love right there.
I've helped you, and you've helped me. Now shut your trap and go to sleep. I'm tired.
Crowboy!
Yeah. Rah.
Close your eyes. You are asleep. Open your eyes. Now you will do as I say. Do you follow me?
Yes, master.
You will go
He's not hypnotized, just dumb.
find me some food.
Yes, master.
Now be gone and waste no time.
Yeah, a bit of a step up from I need some chow. Oh, damn you, invisible bucket!
And despite being in a hypnotized stupor, he's somehow more coordinated?
Yes.
I can teleport, by the way.
Handy. Whoa, what is she gonna do with that? Oh, phew.
My name is Leonora Clyde. How's the rain on the rhubarb?
Master is hungry.
Ah, so this is the secret origin of Torgo.
No!
But the master thinks you have beautiful hair, madam.
Stop it.
It's funny.
Is it?
So he'll walk over a couple of park benches, but invisible buckets are just drawn to him.
I gotta find food for Master. Food I gotta find for Master. For Master, I gotta find food.
Maybe I can help.
He's not the only John in the city, chick. Move on.
Master wants food.
Let the old goat wait. The night is young, and so are we.
Master doesn't eat goat.
Why not? Have you tried serving Master Goat?
Well, what kind of food does he like? Ooh! That's more like it. Kiss me. What's the matter? Don't you like me?
Too bony.
Too bony.
I like big
Nobody
butts
ever
and I
told me
cannot
that.
lie.
Beef is better than veal.
Ah, you're such a dodo. What do you call this? Chopped liver?
Master would like more fat.
Speak for yourself, John.
My name is Seymour.
My name is Seymour.
That's my name, too.
Are you interested, or are you just wasting my time?
Wasting
I never
your
thought
time.
anybody
Go!
would volunteer. Do you volunteer?
Sure I do.
All right, if you're sure you want to volunteer.
All right, my place or yours?
I don't care.
Well, flip a coin.
I don't have a coin.
Flip anything, silly.
Well, there's a rock. Wet or dry?
Wet.
Yeah, too familiar. Who hasn't knocked out a hooker that you have to feed to your man-eating plants?
The search was narrowing, and we knew that soon we would have the killer. Not that we had any more clues than before, but we had to tell
Then
the chief
how did you
something.
know that soon you would
I
have
had
the
a feeling in my
killer?
bones that the mystery was going to its climax. and I was determined to be on hand.
All right, out. Nobody is in. Today we have a special occasion for Seymour Krelboyne, which has invented the big plan. So I want everybody should please stay out of the way.
We want Seymour! We want Seymour!
What is with these girls throwing themselves at Seymour? This is like 6 or 7 times.
I think that little kiss on the nose that Leonora gave him counts as something.
Worse than being a conductor in a revoluting door. I'll be glad when this day is finished.
What's a celebration?
They're presenting my son with a trophy.
Yeah, what'd he do, run away from home?
Please don't
No,
look at
he's
me
right
that way,
there.
Audrey. I want to talk to you.
I'm sorry, Seymour. I just don't understand you.
I'll explain everything after the ceremony.
You, police, what are you doing here?
Heard there was something going on.
That's
here,
no
Mr.
cop,
Neolith.
that's Frank Oz.
Come by and keep an eye on things.
Ah!
No eyes kept on nothing. Everything.
The Society of Silent Flower Observers has arrived, and sunset is almost upon us.
Welcome, lady and gentlemen. We are honored for to have you.
Still working
Oh,
on
are you
this
honored
conspiracy.
for to have her?
Murdered.
Hey, look here, young man. That's no way to talk at a time like this. Let me see your tongue. Uh-huh. Now, what you got?
Just the facts, ma'am.
Trench mouth. I know, I had it back in '09.
Better have that looked into,
But
Frank.
Whatever you say, Joe.
Mr. Krelboyne, the sun is going down now, and you do think those buds are going to open?
I hope so.
Because
It
if
is a
they
blood
don't,
moon after all.
we shall just have to present the award at another time.
Oh, it's starting to open.
Isn't that marvelous? Oh, look, the first bud is open.
Harpo Marx.
Isn't that the...
Railroad cop. Look at the rest.
Zero Mostel.
Mr. Rogers.
Nicole Kidman.
What do you think, Frank?
They're all there, Joe.
Yes, you're right. Mr. Krelboyne, how do you explain this?
I didn't mean it. I didn't see it. That's right, officer. He didn't mean to kill them. Am I?
Seymour, you promised you'd explain.
Looks like they're getting away, Joe.
Yes, you're right. Let's catch him.
Right.
Oh, now the float will be perfect. Yeah.
Oh, come on. How did you miss him?
Oh no, children! Yeah, no trespassing. Don't bother with a lock or anything.
LA's finest pause their manhunt to play Follow the Leader.
Easily bamboozled police. Just give me a minute to pick my nose. There we go.
Oh, come on. The one time he's supposed to trip and he manages to avoid it.
It's a Christmas miracle. The music budget ran out. Bang! And cut. That was perfect.
You wouldn't find him here with the toilets. Let's go back.
Why not?
You dirty rat plant, you messed up my whole life.
And now the plant's voiced by Miss Piggy. Feed me!
I'll feed you like you've never been fed before.
Yeah, I'm slightly sober, so what?
Better to give up, gentlemen. You wouldn't find him tonight.
Look, the door's open, Frank.
Oh.
He was such a good boy. Seymour!
I didn't mean it.
I tried to make my own bud instead of just getting the first one, I swear.
Thank you for watching Little Shop of Horrors with us. Please don't forget to answer the question of the riff below, and all of the questions of the riff for Riffuary will be answered and discussed in an upcoming standalone video that'll be put out next month.
And if you want to impress your crush, maybe don't do it with a carnivorous plant hybrid. Just a suggestion. See you later.